This looks more like Demon Souls than the remake.
Ho ho ho! This guy doesn't like it.
Whoopee. Well, you know.
Well, you know.
Whap, whap.
All right.
Not quite gray enough.
Welcome to the predictions episode.
Okay.
We're
Hello.
predicting some game awards announcements, or not announcements. That'd be fun too. We should do
Nominees.
that. Nominees.
Not even the winners. We're predicting the nominees.
We'll probably
before they happen tomorrow.
Yeah. And then when we do that on the actual episode, obviously we're recording this like a day prior or 2 days prior. And then when we're recording this, the nominees will be out, so we'll give our actual like predictions on there. Also, I'm Adrian. Gore's here. David's not here.
No.
He wouldn't really know. I don't think anything to know about with any of this anyway, so it works out.
He just picked some anime.
He's played like 2 games this year, so you know.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 and whatever.
Persona, which is
I don't
barely
think
a new game.
I didn't put that anywhere on my list, by the way, because I don't think they're gonna let that.
I put it somewhere.
I know, role playing game probably, but I was like, I don't think they'll nominate it because it's just like an updated version. But
all right, but we're gonna go through and we made our own predictions on here, and then like I said, we'll on the episode proper, we'll go in and actually give our or we'll give our like what we think will win out of that category. So you want to leave God Game of the Year for the last part, or do you want to do it on top?
Oh, I don't care. Whichever you want. You think we should start off with Game of the Year? Or?
I think so.
You want to start with Game of the Year?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's start Game of the Year. Let's go kind of down.
So what we're going to do is we're going to each read our lists, and we're going to just read our list, that's it, and then we'll talk about it after we're all done reading it. Right. So, Gore, start us off.
Okay. For my Game of the Year, I figured there's going to be a couple things.
There's 6.
I figured our Game of the Year nominees were going to be very similar, so I decided to change it up a little bit. I know one thing that is on my list that won't be on Kyle's. But I know one game that most likely will be on the Game of the Year nominees that I was like, you know what, I'm going to switch it up just in case. You never know. Just make it more interesting.
You're building this. You're building this up. Let's hear it.
Okay. Well, I mean, most of it is obvious, but all right. So this is my 6: Doom Eternal, Half-Life Alyx, Hades, Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, and then of course everybody else would probably say Animal Crossing. I'm going to swap Animal Crossing out. I'm going to say Ori and the Will of the Wisps as a surprise entry.
Let's see. You had Doom Eternal, Half-Life, Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. And what was that?
Hades.
All right.
That's my 6.
Kyle.
All right. So for Game of the Year, I have again very similar list, but I have a unique calling card of my own. So let's go over it. Okay. I got Animal Crossing: New Horizons, Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, and The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah. I was thinking Final Fantasy VII, but I was like, I don't know.
I feel like people who liked that game like really liked it, like critics wise. So and there were some people that were like, man, this is pretty disappointing, you know, like 6, 7 out of 10.
I would be surprised if it got nominated. Same thing obviously with Animal Crossing.
I think like Animal Crossing, like for the time, I think that was a memorable experience. It being like released right during COVID, like on top of everything else. I mean, it was a huge game. Like a lot of people played it, and that appeals to another certain kind of critic that doesn't want to play hardcore games or is not super big into hardcore games. But who knows?
Adrian, I don't know if you're typing our predictions out, but we could just send them after. If that makes it easier.
I like to keep them visual.
Okay.
All right.
I can send it to you now if you want. If you just want to see them.
Sure. Well, no, I don't have anything open. It's fine. I don't really care.
All right. That's fine.
All right. I also have changed something up. I got a little bit of a dark horse in here. All right. So I got The Last of Us Part 2. Got Hades, Doom Eternal, Animal Crossing, Half-Life Alyx. I didn't use Final Fantasy VII Remake. I didn't use Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I'm going for one that it's possible. I don't know if it's going to, but it's possible. I think I looked at the review scores before we recorded. I think it's possible. I put Demon Souls in there.
Okay.
Demon Souls. I saw IGN finally put a score on it for 90.
Right.
I feel after Sekiro winning last year too, I think Souls games might be in the minds of everyone now, and being so new and fresh, and oh, it looks amazing, ray tracing.
Mhm.
I think putting a next gen thing on here kind of makes some sense.
Yeah, it has like a 92 right now. I was
Yeah.
thinking that too, but I
The remake
know a
aspect
lot
of it is
like Final Fantasy 7 is a little different, so I could see that slipping in there because it is a remake, but it's complete like this is still a remake, obviously, but it's a little bit different. Like it's like Shadow of Colossus that didn't get nominated for like anything.
Yeah.
Even though it
see.
also had like 90s, but I could
I
see that because of the Souls aspect right now.
I would have did that, and then the fact that it's so new and it's literally like everyone's playing it, or at least has it right when they're like, all right, come. Or did they even have that? They might not have had it actually.
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
they got it pretty late, like compared to like some of the other PS5 games, but they still played it and it's still eligible.
yeah,
so-
it's still eligible. Dude, there's games that get nominated that aren't even out yet.
I'm
Sometimes.
willing to say that the five.
Like I think
the-
Final Fantasy 15, I think, but it was like at the end of November that was still nominated because it just got by the the deadline, which is like what December 2nd or something like that. It's like a weird ass day. It's like sometime early in December.
So I think we're all in consensus that Doom Eternal, Half-Life, Last of Us, and Hades are for sure going to be locked in. Me and Kyle both agree with Animal Crossing, and
I figure it is, but I swapped it.
yeah, Ghost of Tsushima was the other one that I had in there as well, but I hopped it out. I think putting a next gen thing in there would be kind of sound on point for something the Game Awards would do. All right.
Half-Life Alex, the only thing I'll say is that obviously it got reviewed and critics really loved it who played it, but I'm going to say that since it's VR, there is a possibility that it was too alienating for some people, or like they didn't like get to play it, period. So
That's what I was
don't
thinking
know.
too, but
The other reason I put it on my list is because Jeff Keighley did a whole thing for it too. So I was thinking like
Yeah.
Death Stranding shit is going on here, where
Yeah.
he made sure Death Stranding was at every Game Awards for like the last 15 years. So
Yeah.
it'd be like that.
And we know for sure that will be a vote for him.
Do you think we're getting anything Half-Life related at Game Awards?
I doubt it.
No,
I
maybe
doubt
next
it.
year.
It
I can
sold,
see it next year.
It sold well enough, I think, right? It sold
sure.
it sold indexes.
Oh, for VR, like
For
yeah.
VR, maybe. Yeah, I could see like maybe
I mean,
DLC or something.
If you-
Half-Life Alex Episode 1.
If you bought an
Dude, I
index,
should have.
if you bought an index, you just straight up got the game free. So
Yeah.
That's true.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to best game direction.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
would be a fun one.
Switch it up. Kyle, go ahead.
Only 5 nominees for this one, right?
Yeah. So I did the same amount of I don't know if it'll be the same as
It's
this
5.
year. Probably there'll be some changes, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it'll
I did pick 5. All right. Oh, we didn't say who we thought was going to win Game of the Year.
Let's wait till
We're gonna wait until the actual after we hear what the
right.
nominees are gonna be, and
That
then
way,
That
okay,
makes sense.
yeah.
That makes sense.
because if we say this and then it's not even fucking nominated,
Yeah,
we look like an
that's
asshole.
good. No, that's a good point. All right, best game direction. I have Doom Eternal. Here's my dark horse: Dreams,
Okay.
Hades, Half-Life Alex, and Last of Us Part 2.
Okay. I
Yeah,
wrote the studios,
Dreams sounds
but,
good.
Dreams is a good one. I didn't even think about
I put
that.
just the games. Gore, go ahead. Wait,
Okay.
actually, hold on. Sorry, I didn't even write those down. It was Dreams. You put Last of Us.
Doom Eternal, Hades, and Half-Life Alex.
The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Okay, mine's pretty much the same except for 2 things, I guess. So not exactly the same. I got id Software for Doom. I got Supergiant Games for Hades. I got Naughty Dog for Last of Us. I put Sucker Punch for Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, okay.
And this one's weird. This one's really weird, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna say Asobo Studio for Flight Simulator, just because of how fucking crazy that game was and how it is and
Right.
how amazing it is. So I'm gonna say them. That's gonna be like their only nomination though, because no, it doesn't really fit any other category.
I have
but,
one they're in.
Okay.
And then mine,
Okay.
similar to Gore's, except for the one is Last of Us Part 2, Hades, Ghost of Tsushima, Doom Eternal, and then instead of that, I put Half-Life Alex.
Okay.
So
yeah, I was thinking that too.
I took out what was it? I took out Animal Crossing and Demon Souls, and I put in Ghost of Tsushima from Game
Yeah.
Awards.
Well,
Or, like,
they do
Game of the Year.
every year. They always have like one or two that are different for their game of the year.
Yeah.
Anyway, like last year, I think the Outer Wilds was
The
nominated.
Outer Worlds,
even though they,
the Outer Worlds was Game of the Year, and
Outer
Outer
Worlds was Game of
Wilds
the
was
Year.
Game Direction.
Yeah.
All right. Best ongoing game.
Oh, I'm really actually excited to hear this one.
This
Um,
one,
mine.
I-
Mine just threw shit in there.
Yeah,
so.
this one I didn't really know what to do. I'll start it off. So I put
Okay,
the
good.
usuals: Fortnite, Destiny 2, Rainbow Six Siege, and Final Fantasy 14. The other one I put in was Valorant.
I don't know if that counts because
It,
it
it
just came out.
probably doesn't,
yeah, it
but
doesn't.
Yeah,
I
that's why
put
I
it in
put
there.
it in.
I couldn't. This one was a hard one because
It doesn't matter.
we didn't
Who
really
gives a
have any
shit?
brand.
Oh.
We didn't really have any
It's
like.
gonna be Apex Legends this year. I almost
I-
assure you because it wasn't nominated last year because it came out last year.
No, it was
Apex
nominated.
Legends.
I don't think you guys.
Well, I don't.
picked
It shouldn't
the
have
right
been
one.
if it did because it came out last year.
Yeah, no, I saw it. I was looking at the awards. That's why I didn't put it in here.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Good.
I think you
Kyle.
guys forgot something. I really want to read mine. All right.
Okay. Good.
All right. I'm gonna say for best ongoing game, Call of Duty Warzone / Modern Warfare.
Oh, yeah, that would have been one.
That's on my
But
list.
no, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Though.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Destiny 2,
Yeah. that's on mine.
Fortnite, No Man's Sky,
Okay.
Okay.
That could be on there,
and
yeah.
Among Us.
I was gonna put that. I really was gonna put that, but I don't know if it
They haven't
will
put
really
it.
count
They haven't
because
put it.
nobody knew that game even existed. But I guess that is a good point that because people finally found out it existed, it's a
Well,
good ongoing game because it didn't just die into obscurity. But
The problem is with that is that they'd have to have like some sort of roadmap to like show that they are going to be an ongoing game, and they haven't. I would, even though I don't agree with this. I think the closest thing you can say is probably like Fall Guys.
I
But
don't see how a game that came out the same year can be
It's not,
considered
like,
an ongoing
qualified, I don't
game.
think.
Yeah, that shouldn't qualify at all. It doesn't make any sense. Well, that's if it dies in the next
But-
month.
no,
Like,
and that's fair. I mean, I think
Especially Fall Guys
Apex
just
might have
came
been
out.
fine just being because it was a February.
yeah, sure. It was
release,
like
but-
early in the year.
But Among Us, I mean, yeah, technically it's been ongoing, but the fact that they haven't had that player base and anything to prove, and they were already working towards a sequel that they ended up scrapping, I think that might be a stretch.
To put into the new game, to put
Yeah.
in the first game, whatever.
Yeah. I could see it. I could see it. I
I-
was thinking about that too.
it's
I
a-
was gonna
it's a
put that in
stretch,
multiplayer too,
but I
but I
could
was like,
see.
it didn't come out this year.
Warzone for sure. I forgot about Warzone. There was so many
Yeah.
fucking Call of Duties.
Mine's Fortnite, Apex Legends, Warzone, Final Fantasy 14, and Destiny 2.
Fair.
Those are mine.
All right, best narrative. I'll start this one out.
All right.
Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Hades, and 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. It's for best
Okay.
narrative.
All right.
Okay. For me, I'll do mine. Hades, Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Half-Life Alyx, and Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
All right. Huh.
That's mine.
For me, best narrative. Huh, that's gonna be interesting. Final Fantasy VII Remake, Half-Life Alyx, Persona 5 Royal. I think they might count that.
Maybe.
Spider-Man Miles Morales and The Last of Us Part 2.
Okay. All right then.
Because I think Persona 5 Royal, has new stuff in it, right?
Yeah, I don't know if they can like if we knew ahead of time if it would count as a new game, I would put it in a few categories, but I have a feeling they're not going to count it. I have the same feeling with Demon Souls.
Yeah.
Just because it's like the same base. I mean, it's the same game technically. It just looks better. Persona 5 adds a few hours of content, but it's the same game.
Really quick, because I totally blanked on that. Kyle, on ongoing, you had what was
We
the
can
one
send
that?
it to you.
Yeah, go ahead and send it to me. And I'll pull it up and hopefully it doesn't slow down.
Okay, you want me to just tell you real quick? I could tell.
Well, no, I got yours because yours was mine. Is just replace Warzone with Valorant or the other way around. What was your? I'm assuming you didn't put Siege in there and you put Among Us in there, right?
No Man's Sky.
No
No
Man's
Man's Sky,
Sky.
yeah.
Among Us.
Fortnite. And then you didn't put Destiny 2 or no Final Fantasy.
I put Destiny 2 again. Among Us, COD Warzone / Modern Warfare, Destiny 2, Fortnite, No Man's Sky.
Okay, so this is no Final Fantasy. Got it.
Nope.
Cool. All right.
I don't think they had an expansion this year, so that's why I wouldn't count it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Best art direction. Kyle, go ahead and start us up.
Yeah. All right. So best art direction, I got Dreams, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and The Last of Us Part 2.
Okay.
Okay, so this one's the 6th category one, right? So I
Is
have
it?
6.
Really?
I put
I
5.
it had 6 last year, so I go.
Oh.
I put 6. So
Shit. All right. Well, I'll slap something else in a second.
that doesn't matter. It might be 5 this year. You don't know. Maybe it's
Yeah.
just last year.
How about this? How about this?
6.
Can you cut one gore?
No. No, I'm not cutting. If there's 5, then I got that wrong. Whatever.
Fuck it. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm hedging my bets. Hades, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Doom Eternal, Streets of Rage 4, Ghost of Tsushima, and Last of Us Part 2. Those are my 6. And if you want to cut one off, I could see them cutting off. I could see them cutting off Doom Eternal, which would
And
fucking
swapping
suck.
with Battletoads.
Battle chodes.
All right, and then mine were Demon Souls, 13 Sentinels, Last of Us Part 2, Hades, and Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Kyle, again, you don't agree with the art direction, but I feel like people are gonna be like kind of all like ray tracing and 4K.
Yeah,
And,
well then Call of Duty will get nominated.
That's
Dude,
not art direction.
That Call of Duty campaign. That Call of Duty campaign.
yeah, I'm hoping that I'm hedging my bets that some of the people here are drinking that next gen tea right now, and they're just like,
but yeah, like
critics,
that's not art direction really.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm saying
art direction is like literally everything else.
No, I'm saying
Eternal has more.
Sure, but they're gonna say that it's exemplified by the 4K and ray tracing and all that.
But back in 2013, none of the next gen games got best art direction. I'm pretty certain.
Well, yeah. What do you mean? Knack didn't get it?
Yeah, like Killzone, I don't think got it. I don't think Rise got best art direction.
Killzone looked like a nightmare. Rise,
I don't.
Is pretty graphics.
I don't think. I mean, Rise is probably the only one you can make a bet for out of there. I don't think anyone else could really say like, oh, the next gen graphics. Anyway,
and I think I'm feeling confident about my Dreams pick actually.
I can see Dreams.
I can see that. I can totally see Dreams for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about Dreams.
Best score / music.
All right.
Gore, start us up.
All right, so I got 6 again because that's how many nominees were last year. All right, well, it doesn't matter. It might not be again. But I'll just read my 6. Hades, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, and Last of Us Part 2. Got fucking 3.
Hades, Ori, Doom, Final Fantasy VII, Ghost of Tsushima, and Last of Us.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Kyle.
All right, I got Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Hades, Ori and the Will and the Wisps, and The Last of Us Part 2.
Okay.
All right. I have Doom Eternal, Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2.
Okay.
All right. You know,
I can see that.
I think that
wouldn't exactly be fair.
I think that'd be fun.
All those other games have original scores, but
I think that'd be fun. That'd be a fun pick.
It took the soundtrack from a 20-year-old game.
No, there's some new songs on there.
There is some new music, but the new music's not that great though. That's the
thing. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them are bangers on there.
Well, pretty good. Compare that to anything from Hades, and it's just like I don't know.
I think that was my fun pick. I think that would be a nice dark horse.
I could see it as like a funny like there you go. We gave it something.
Cause nothing else that could really fit in.
Yeah,
no, there is one. There is one actually for Tony Hawk.
All right, best audio design. Kyle, start us up.
Best audio design. I got 5. I got Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, Doom Eternal, Ghost of Tsushima, Ori and the Will and the Wisps, and The Last of Us Part 2.
By the way, best score only had 5, so. I'm gonna keep 6 though. I'm gonna keep 6
just in case.
But audio design did have 6 last year. I'm looking right now.
Mine here.
Yeah, you do yours.
Were Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Doom Eternal, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and this is the only one I feel like maybe just because it's a little bit more technical. I feel like is Microsoft Flight Simulator. I feel like maybe that maybe they got weird with the sound in there. I didn't play it, but I'm like maybe they just got really authentic with sound, you know. Maybe they got something in there that might have been fun.
You hear the wind
Yeah.
You hear
We can hear the will of the wisps in there.
you hear the one guy in the back asking for peanuts or some
Sure.
shit.
All right, Gore.
I don't know. All right, so I got 6. Call of Duty Cold War. Call of Duty always gets nominated.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Call of Duty always
that
has
makes
great
sense.
sound. I'm gonna say Star Wars Squadrons because Star Wars also always gets nominated. So, Doom Eternal, Ghost of Tsushima because the wind sounded great. Last of Us 2 because everything is great. Naughty Dog is amazing. It's the best game of the year. And then Hades because I'll love listening to that game, and not just the music. It sounds great, but that one I could see maybe not cutting it. I could see Star Wars being in there because the audio is very good, especially if you're playing in VR. From what I heard, they're really immersive.
Sure.
Put that fucking.
All right, this one was hard. I think was best indie game, just because I had 3 and I couldn't think of 2 more to shove in there.
Yeah, I got 5.
I feel pretty confident about my 5 actually.
I
got 5,
I don't feel comfortable at all because I'm sure I'm missing some actually. So I put Hades, Ori, Spelunky 2, and the last 2 I didn't fucking know what to do. So
Ori's not an indie game though.
Yeah, it's not owned by Microsoft.
It's published by Microsoft Game Studios.
You can get published by them all they want. Still technically an indie game.
Yeah, I don't know. The ones I put, I'm pretty sure are indie games.
I put Bugsnax.
I didn't even think about Ori actually. Oh, Bugsnax, is that indie? Yeah, you can put that.
It's Young Horses. So yes.
And then I put Spiritfarer because I couldn't think of another. I couldn't think of another one.
Yeah.
All right. Gore, go ahead.
Okay, mine are Hades because they're still independent. Meaning they're probably gonna win. So I don't even need to read the rest. Should I just stop?
No, I was gonna win, but sure, go for it.
Yeah. Well, Splunky 2 might win. That's my other nominee. But Hades gonna win. Spiritfarer, Murder by Numbers, Cindy, and Streets of Rage 4. Technically, they're indie. The developers also published it. So.
All right, Kyle.
Wow, I'm really surprised by you, Adrian. Best independent game.
I'm sure I'm missing something. That's probably why.
Bugsnax, of course.
Oh, I do know that. I know exactly what you're gonna say now.
Hades.
God damn it.
Fall Guys.
Yeah, that's the one.
Fall Guys. Oh, okay. I wasn't thinking Fall Guys. It's so big now. I wasn't even thinking about it being indie.
Yeah. Risk of Rain 2. And
I was gonna put that. I'm sorry, guys.
It's
Spelunky 2.
Yeah, I forgot Fall Guys is that just because of how big they've gotten now. So.
Yeah, well, Hades is gonna win though.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
They're still independent. They indie.
All right. Kyle, VR.
Yes. Oh hell yeah! Let's go to fucking VR, bros. Best VR AR game. I think this is the most confident one. I mean, it's the easiest category.
It's the easiest category. It's the Half-Life Alex award.
But I know I'm pretty sure you guys missed one.
I had no idea what to put in VR.
Oh
honestly.
really? Oh well, I have
3 that I feel could work. The other ones I guess I felt 0% confident in this.
I got 5. I was cutting it.
All right, go for it.
All right, Half-Life Alex, which will win.
Sure.
Phasmophobia.
Oh yeah, okay. I put that in multiplayer, by the way.
Okay.
Star Wars Squadrons.
I was thinking that too, but
I did that too because No Man's Sky got nominated.
There's just ones. Oh, it got nominated. I was thinking do the ones that just have compatibility count?
Yeah,
just that aren't made for VR, but just have a
No
VR
Man's Sky got nominated last year.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that. Okay, go ahead.
The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners.
Yeah, I wrote that.
And came out December last year, after the Game Awards. Boneworks.
Oh, Boneworks. Okay, that's a good one.
I think that will be.
Boneworks looks cool. All right,
Gore.
Here's my 5. All right, my 5 aren't as good. Half-Life Alex, of course. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. I was gonna put the other Walking Dead game, but I heard it wasn't very good, so I skipped that one. Iron Man VR.
Because the one I just remembered right now.
I had that before I checked 2019, the end of 2019. I saw Boneworks. I was like, oh.
Boneworks. Yeah. Paper Beast, which is that game where you're like God.
Right.
I heard it was pretty good. That was like an 80 on Metacritic, so I'm like, I can see that. And there's a new game on Oculus Quest that's supposedly really good. It's called Population 1. It's like a battle royale kind of game. I could see that going in there. So Population 1, it's called.
All right.
So that's
Man, this one I didn't feel confident at all. Is Super Hot Mind Control Elite even VR?
No, it's
No.
not.
All right, so that one I have 4 then. I didn't know if that was one or not. All right, my 4 then.
You can take Iron Man.
Yeah, I was thinking Iron Man. I'll slap Iron Man in there.
Well, let me hear the rest.
Yeah. Half-Life Alex, Saints and Sinners, Squadrons, and then the other one I had was Pistol Whip.
Did that come out this year? I was thinking about that because
I
I know
saw-
it came out on Oculus Quest. It came out this year, but
Yeah, I saw that on the top of rated this year, so I was like, all right, fuck it, throw it in there.
okay. I should put it there then. Yeah,
All right.
thinking about that.
Gore, your favorite best action game.
Okay, are we skipping like performance?
I have that in the bottom now just because I did that
Okay,
last.
okay.
We'll get there.
We're not doing mobile game, right? Because I didn't write anything.
The
didn't
last
do
ones I
mobile
have
game.
are action, adventure, RPG, family, multiplayer, performance, and that's it.
Okay, so action. I'm going to tell you right here. I don't fucking know what they consider action. So I'm just going by exactly what I think it means, which means it prefers action over exploring. Because action adventure, you would there's some sort of a fucking adventure going on.
You're gonna
Like,
dislike
where,
one of my
you're exploring.
picks, but that's because you'll see. You'll see.
Okay, so best action game. My nominees are Call of Duty Cold War. There's no real adventure in there. You just action shoot a man. Star Wars Squadrons. There's no exploring. You just do the missions. Hades, even though there is exploring, I can't figure out like if they would put that in adventure. I really can't. It's a roguelike where you're going on kind of a straight path,
Sure.
kind of. I mean, not straight path, but I don't know. Half-Life Alex. I mean, I guess you're exploring that game, but I don't fucking know what they consider. Doom Eternal, you're exploring there too, but it's not like an open world like Assassin's Creed game. So I'm like, I don't. And then I could not think of a sixth one because there's 6 in
I put
for
5.
last year. So my sixth one was, even though it just broke my rule of, not my rule, but the idea of them not
Ghost of
nominating.
Tsushima.
No, that's an action adventure. Them not nominating games that are just redos of games
Sure.
from last year or whatever. I put the fucking special edition of Devil May Cry 5 because I couldn't think of anything else. I literally couldn't think of anything else. I don't know. Everything else sucks. I was gonna put like Avengers, but I'm like, no.
Avengers.
Fucking games. Avengers. No, literally, Devil May Cry 5 has another shot way more than fucking Avengers does.
All right,
So
Kyle.
All right. Interesting. I have like 3. Okay. I have
You only
a
have
few
3?
deviations. Best
I
action
assume so.
game. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Yeah.
Here's the first dark horse of 3. Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time.
I couldn't tell if that was supposed to be, if that counts as an action game.
No,
I was
that's
gonna put it in family.
definitely action. That's 100%
Really?
action.
I wouldn't consider that an
I
action
fucked
game.
up.
I really wouldn't consider it an action game. Cause I looked at it, I was like, I was gonna put it in best family game, but I'm like, yeah, if you want your family to hate each other, or you just want that one to rage.
No, that's definitely action game. 100%.
I don't know. It's more of a platformer, but sure.
But there's no best platformer, so you know.
Yeah, I know. There's no best shooter, or Call of Duty and Doom would be in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, go ahead.
Doom Eternal, Half-Life Alex, I think that's almost exclusively like action. There's not much exploring.
Yeah,
And all right, here's my next 2 dark horses: Neo 2 and Streets of Rage 4.
Oh yeah, Streets of Rage 4. I should put that there. I forgot.
All right.
Yeah. Neo 2, I was like, because I was like searching games up. I was like, I can't think of anything. So I saw Neo 2 there. I'm like, it's been so long since that game came out. I think everybody forgot it. And also I was thinking, wouldn't that be considered an action adventure?
So I checked.
Like
that was
game?
nominated for action. Neo 1 was nominated for action back
Was
in
it?
2017.
Okay.
So
I don't know if it'll get nominated. Honestly.
In my list, I also put Neo 2. I only put 5 in this because I thought there was all 6. I thought it was all 5 besides Game of the Year.
6 last year. I don't know. It could be 5.
Yeah,
still.
whatever.
So these could be 5 this year.
Sure.
I don't fucking know.
So
but last year was so weak that it was surprising that so many categories had 6.
I think I have a dark horse for action adventure coming up though. It's gonna be a good one. But anyway,
okay.
Action. So for action, I put Neo 2, Doom Eternal, Hades, Black Ops, and Spelunky 2.
Okay, Spelunky 2.
Yeah.
More of an adventure game, period.
Yeah.
Is there even attacking in that game?
Yeah.
Is there? I never played Spelunky 1. So.
Oh well, there's a lot of attacking.
I don't want to play that game. I'm more of a
Yeah,
pacifist.
you'll hate it. Fuck yes, that's not
No,
a
I
gore
won't.
game.
I love Hades. Are you kidding me?
All right,
So-
I'll read off action adventure.
I know it's not an action game, but I like exploring shit.
Here's mine for action adventure, and again, this is so whatever. I put Assassin's Creed Valhalla in there. I wasn't sure whether or not to put that in RPG at this point or not, but I was like, whatever.
No.
That's
Every
action
time there's a new Assassin's Creed game, that's
Okay.
an action adventure. So
I
that's why I put
put
it.
Spider-Man Miles Morales,
So far, you have
Last
the
of
same
Us Part
list as me?
2,
You have the same list.
Ghost of
Okay.
Tsushima,
All right,
and my dark horse, Genshin Impact.
Oh.
I put that in role playing game. So
I wasn't sure again.
it's a role. It's definitely an RPG. Like,
Yeah.
but I can see it being an action adventure.
I don't
for sure.
fucking
It's just-
know. Whatever.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be action adventure. You're probably
So
right.
I'll put the 3. So since Gore, you said it, the first 3 were yours, right? So
Yeah, well, everything's right except Genshin Impact. That's
so
the only
Ghost
one
Shima
that's
then
different
2,
for
and then what else?
me. I have 6. Yeah, I have Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Spider-Man Miles Morales, The Last of Us Part 2, Ori and the Will of the Wisps because there's a lot of exploring in that game and there's a lot of action. Ghost of Tsushima, and then this is the one where I'm like, you know what? If it's nominated for anything, I could see it nominated for this. I put Demon Souls
Sure.
and go win. So that's it.
I put that in RPG, but
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
not-
whatever.
I don't
Kyle,
fucking know what they.
I don't know. This one's a
consider
weird
it.
one. Yeah.
I mean, if Valhalla ain't RPG considered an RPG,
Yeah.
then I guess Demon Souls can't be either.
Wow. I have one dark horse and one. I'm surprised you guys didn't mention, but I have a dark horse.
Oh, fuck you! No, you think you're better than us?
Well, we'll see who the victor is out of all this tomorrow.
Yeah, you're always winning everything, right?
I'm always winning. Hey,
he
Alright.
can't stop winning, bro.
I can't stop winning. That's very true. All right, best action adventure game: Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Demon Souls, Ghost of Tsushima, Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, the Resident Evil 2 was nominated for action adventure last year.
So, yeah.
But 3 was so not panned, but people really didn't like it compared to 2. I was like, eh.
Yeah, that's
Got
kind of
9 from an IGN, so you know.
So wait,
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed,
IGN says so.
Assassin's Creed, Ghost of Tsushima, Resident Evil 3, and what? Demon Souls. You said?
Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Last of Us Part 2.
How many do you have for this list?
6.
And then I'm missing Demon Souls. Okay. All right. Best RPG. I'll start this one up.
Okay.
Get your names up there.
I feel
Demon
confident
Souls.
with mine.
Final Fantasy VII Remake, Wasteland 3, Persona 5 Royal, and Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Okay. Mine's similar, but it's weird because I don't know. I don't know if they would consider one of these games. 'cause it's
Whatever.
an
I
early
put
access.
like, whatever. Doesn't matter.
It's an early access one of my games, and I couldn't think of anything else. I put it. I got Wasteland 3.
Okay.
Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Yakuza Like a Dragon, so same. Genshin Impact, I put that in there. And then I guess my dark horse, which might not even fucking count, but at this point, I don't know what the hell counts at the Game Awards, is Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
I have fucking no clue.
Sure.
Have no clue.
Kyle.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Best
I don't
role
know.
playing. I have a dark horse myself. Got these dark horses, bro.
Oh man.
Final Fantasy VII Remake. I said Hades for best role playing game.
Okay.
Persona 5 Royal. I think they'll count that.
Yeah, that's right. I think they'll count it too.
Yakuza Like a Dragon and Monster Hunter World Iceborne.
That came out last year.
Nope.
Well, it was nominated last year.
Yeah.
It came out like September last
You
year.
can't keep winning though, bro.
It wasn't.
Fuck Metacritic. Fuck Metacritic. You stupid fucks are saying that was.
I
a
can't keep
2020
winning, bro.
Fuck you. Well, I'm off my toes. Best RPGs of 2020.
There you go. Just real quick for the Demon
A
Souls.
picture
Okay.
into Kyle's inside how he makes his list.
Fuck Metacritic.
Genshin Impact. Let's
All
go
right.
with that.
There you go. It's in there.
All right, best family game for family.
Family game. I'd like
You
to
know,
go first.
this one I feel very confident about.
I don't. Kyle, go
I
ahead.
feel very confident.
All right. Animal Crossing: New Horizons. That will win.
That will win.
Yeah.
I said
There's
Astro's.
there's one that might edge it, but
Astro's Playroom.
has a chance.
I said
Yeah.
Astro's Playroom.
Okay.
I
That's
think
in
that's
there
the
too.
only. I think that's the only thing that will. Is the only thing it'll be in.
Sure.
But,
Right.
You know. Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics.
Ooh, that's one I didn't
I
think
put
about.
that. I put that in multiplayer.
Oh, no shit, huh? I didn't put that.
Mm.
Dreams
Meow.
Dreams.
and
Okay.
Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Okay. So I
Alright.
put 6 for Family Game. I just looked. There's only 5. But
Oh, wait. Hold on. Stop the presses. Doing a redo. Take out
Be a
Ori.
redo.
Take out Ori
Don't-
because I'm
don't do it.
thinking Family Game.
Yeah,
Mario
that's
Kart Live Home Circuit.
that's what I put, motherfucker. I was
He saw your-
I was
he
gonna
saw your
start off
list.
with that. God damn it!
all right.
All right,
Let's
so
go.
mine is Mario Kart Live Circuit. That was my first one. Immediately, I thought of that first before I even thought of Animal Crossing, which I also put on.
I even fucking think of that game. I don't know why. I had the
Yeah,
fucking
'cause
Mario
I was
Kart right
thinking,
here.
like, what's it? Because I was thinking last year was
Yeah,
Ring Fit Adventure. It
yeah.
didn't win, but I was like, what's another goofy? Oh, a fucking stupid ass thing that sucks.
I literally had the
so-
Mario Kart right here, holding up one of the cards. I have. I don't know. It didn't really occur to me. All right,
All right.
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, Animal Crossing. I put Sackboy's Little Journey.
Okay.
Oh.
And I put Astro's Little Playroom.
Oh, Astro's Little Playroom.
Okay. And what
Yeah,
else?
so Paper Mario
Okay.
I was thinking that, but I took it out for
And
Yeah,
your
yeah.
sixth game.
and my 6th one, Fall Guys. Bring the friends over, bring the family,
And just
watch
fucking
them
hate them.
fucked up. Fucking, I fell, guy.
All right.
Push him on the ground.
We had a similar list score. Animal Crossing, Paper Mario, Sackboy, and Astro's Playroom. I only
Okay.
have 5 though, so my 5th was actually Super Mario 3D All Stars. Luigi's
Okay.
Mansion was nominated, so fuck it.
If you want to show your kid
That was a sequel.
terrible ports of great games, then go ahead and show them that.
Hell yeah.
Hey, GameCube
but that was
controller
GameCube
support.
Controller support.
Oh yeah.
GameCube controller. You get to play
So-
on the worst controller ever.
Yeah, all
Multiplayer-
the families with GameCube
I
controllers. and
dude,
all.
I just completely blanked on Fall Guys for a lot of this, but I mean that's pretty much all it's gonna get though.
That would make Fall Guys make sense. Like, oh,
Fall Guys
I'll
is
take a
Fall
turn.
Guys is in 100%.
I'll take a turn. Yeah, I'll take a turn, Johnny. Okay, Fred. Fuck.
I think Clubhouse will definitely get nominated.
Damn. So multiplayer, I slacked on. I couldn't think of anything multiplayer, which is ironic now because now Clubhouse and Fall Guys would fit perfectly in there. So I'm gonna skip this category because I didn't even.
Really?
Literally, all I had
Jeez.
was I had Black Ops, Cold War, Destiny 2 Beyond Light, and I put Predator Hunting Ground because I couldn't think of anything. But I was
Ooh.
Wow.
I
Dude,
could let-
Actually, there's a lot you missed.
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
I
'cause
think
the-
there is.
Can I go
yeah.
first?
Yeah,
So
go first.
I'm just abstaining from this whole category.
Okay.
But
All right, you
I
ready?
literally couldn't think of anything. Yeah, go for it.
All
All right, you because I actually had a couple others I was gonna add here just to be like, I have 8, but I have 6 right now. All right, I have Call of Duty, of course.
Okay.
Fall Guys.
Okay.
What's the fucking ghost game again? Phasmophobia.
Yeah.
That game.
Yeah, it's Phasmophobia.
Valorant. Okay, that came out. The Clubhouse 51 amazing games, and then the last one I don't know if everybody remembers, but Legends of Runeterra came out this year, which is that card game.
Never
So-
heard of it.
I never even
That's
heard of
from
it.
Riot Games. It's the League of Legends game.
Never heard
No
of
one, no one like that.
No one liked it. It's a 90 on Metacritic. Fuck you.
him.
That's
Alright,
nominated. So
Kyle.
you can eat my ass right out.
I have a weird one, but most of it's similar to Gore. So let's go. Call of Duty, Black Ops, Cold War, Fall Guys, Phasmophobia, Valorant, and weird one, Ghost of Tsushima.
It might make the cut.
I
Yeah,
don't
'cause
know.
it's pretty
there was
new.
actually some,
People like it. People like it.
there was some hype around the raid shit or whatever the fuck that thing is.
Yeah, I still want to play that. I couldn't think of anything for fighting games, so I just didn't even bother with that.
Yeah,
There'll be
The only-
I don't
dude-
think there's any fighting games this year.
There's
What was
two.
there
Street
any
Fighter
that could-
5 update.
No, there's 2. There's One
Holy
Punch
cow.
Man, which is shit.
and then My Hero game.
And then I guess that, and then a Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, which would win probably because that's
like
the only.
they would have to nominate shitty games.
Yeah,
Mortal
well-
Kombat 11 after. Oh, Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath might actually be in there. just
And Street
because
Fighter 5, whatever new edition it is.
They might nominate just a bunch of bullshit. So.
Well, Grand Blue would probably win that, honestly, though. I think I got high reviewed and was the only new game.
I'm thinking no.
I'm thinking I'm back.
All right, we're going to best performance and wrapping this up.
Wait, no, there's still like a couple more.
What else you have?
Best strategy game, best sports.
I did best sport racing game.
All right, so you guys can do best sports. Let me put that down for you guys because I skipped that.
I did best sports racing game. There's no
Best
sports
racing, yeah.
They're all terrible this year. So
all right, go ahead, both you guys.
All right,
go
you want
ahead.
to go first, Kyle? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All
best.
right. All right, you go. No, go ahead.
Penis. All right, best sports racing game.
Why you say
Dirt 5, F1 2020, MLB The Show 20, Super Mega Baseball 3, and Dark Horse, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2.
Okay, I put that too.
Wait, hold on. So, F1 2020, and it was in between that and Mega Baseball?
MLB The Show 20.
All right. All right, Gore, go ahead.
Okay, I put Dirt 5, Project Cars 3, F1 2020, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, and then WRC 9, which is another racing game. And that was like, fuck it. I was like, look, I was scouring for other racing.
Oh, I got to play that now.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I ain't playing that shit.
Wait, what was your?
Sucks.
Yeah. Oh, and then Tony Hawk. Okay.
Dirt 5, Project Cars 3, F1 2020, which I think if Tony Hawk isn't nominated, F1 2020 is going to win because that's like a 90 on Metacritic for some reason. So
I think Pro Skater 1 and 2 will be
it probably will. I mean, I'm sure if you look at past nominees for this category, I bet they also didn't make any fucking sense. Like, I mean, Tony Hawk can be a racing game, I guess, but it's not really.
Because Crash Team Racing was nominated last year in this category.
It won.
But to be fair, that is a racing game.
Sure, but
Tony Hawk is not.
It's just weird compared to sports games. Like, what's better? Is Crash Team Racing or Madden?
No, when it says sports racing game, it means a racing game that's like a more of a sporty one. Because there was no sports nominated at all this year. I don't think.
No, but I'm saying is last
year.
No, I'm pretty sure one was. Pretty sure one was.
Was there? Because
I thought like I said,
I did blank it out, but I don't think there was.
Because that's why I thought it was weird.
Yeah, you're right. There's FIFA. Never mind.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was like Crash or FIFA. What's better? What?
Is skating a sport?
Sure. They should just made a skate. They should have given Tony Hawk Free Awards the best skating game this year because there were like 5 of them and they were all shit except for Tony Hawk.
Oh, they should have did best remaster remake.
At this point, might as well. Right?
Then Demon Souls would have won. Sorry, Kyle.
Tony Hawk would have had a little bit of a race in there for a second.
They could have best remaster remake or like additional
best
game.
Yeah, just best one of those.
They would have had a really good Devil May Cry. They would have had Persona. They would have had Tony Hawk. They would have had Demon Souls.
This game that already came out at some point.
Yeah, at some point, or is a remake of a game that is really old or whatever.
Sure. Anyway. All right, now all I have left is best performance. I didn't bother with best mobile game. Kyle, if you want to talk about best mobile game, go for it.
I don't have mobile game. I do have strategy game.
I don't have strategy.
Like there's like a lot of like really high rated ones.
2. I had 2. I had Gears Tactics and Wasteland 3, and I was like, fuck it.
Right. I have Crusader Kings 3, which has like a 92.
That's gonna win. That's gonna
win. Like a 92 on Metacritic.
Yeah, I heard that's really good. I forgot about that. That's gonna win.
Desperados 3, Gears Tactics, Panzer Corps 2, which is like a tank game, and Wasteland 3. Gears Tactics is probably like the one that will be played the most, so maybe that could win.
No, I think it's Crusader King. Crusader Kings is going to win. I assure you. 100% I forgot that game even existed, but I remember when it came out, everybody 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Best game of the year. So that's going to win.
All right.
Anyway, performance.
And best performance, wrapping this up.
I have to go all the way up. All right. Can I go?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right.
Are you giving the actor name, or are you giving the character?
I'm gonna have to because I have two actors that are in one game twice. You know what I mean? Like 2 actors in one game and then 2 actors in another game. All right. So Last of Us 2 nominees. I got Ashley Johnson and Laura Bailey as Ellie and Abby. I cannot pronounce this girl's name, but I'm gonna just say the girl that plays Alex in Half-Life Alyx. Darren Korb, who is the main character in Hades, who's also a bunch of other characters too. Logan Cunningham, who is a bunch of characters, including Hades in Hades. And then Magnus Brun, who is the main guy in Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
That's a great name. Magnus Brune.
Magnus Brune.
I
That's
feel like that's
a
the
good
kind of
name.
name Kyle would have had if they said pick your name.
Magnus Brune.
All
I'm
right,
gonna name
Kyle.
my character.
I have to say, by far, this was the hardest one to pick, except for the first two.
Yeah, Last of Us.
So I also have Ashley Johnson and Laura Bailey for Last of Us Part 2. I think probably Ellie's gonna win. Ashley Johnson.
Probably.
And then here from I have whoever plays Alex in Half-Life Alex.
Oziom. I cannot pronounce her name. I'm sorry.
Don't even
I'm
try.
gonna try.
Yeah.
And I also have Rise Darby as Russell from Half-Life Alex. He's like a supporting
Okay,
character.
he's a comedic guy, right? I watched like
Yeah.
half of a playthrough of that game. I was like,
Okay.
I don't want to play that game.
And Najee Jeter as Miles Morales in Spider-Man Miles Morales.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There
All
you
right.
go.
And
I think the guy that plays Ivor in Assassin's Creed will get nominated though, because I feel like every time there's an Assassin's Creed game, someone gets nominated from there. Ain't gonna win, but whatever.
also put
And that's the male version, by the way.
also put Ashley and Laura from Last of Us. I also put Najee Jeter as Miles Morales. I also put Logan Cunningham as I haven't played Hades, but I was like, I think that's the character everyone talks about. So
he's Hades. He's also the storyteller. He plays like 6 characters.
Yeah, that's I looked through the list like, all right, that guy has a lot of roles, so that guy's probably
he's the narrator in Bastion.
Yeah,
and
so I put that guy in there.
And Transistor.
Yeah,
so that guy needs to.
And then I didn't know Darren Korb had more roles. Otherwise, I probably would have put him in there too. But I ended up putting I ended up putting the person that plays Jin in Ghost of Tsushima because I was like, nah.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but I was just like, it's good. That one's going to be hard because I think it's like 50-50 on if people played it in English or they played it in Japanese. And it's just like, I don't know if it's going to get nominated. That might have actually screwed that game out of a best performance nomination because everybody's like, I need to play in Japanese. And then other people are like, I don't want to read.
Sure.
I got to read. Yeah.
All right.
So. I just want to say with Darren Korb, I believe even Logan Cunningham from Super Giant Games, I'm pretty sure they just work there. They're not actual.
Yeah, Darren Korb works there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean they're voice actors, I guess, but they also work there as like people.
It's pretty much turned into the whole Hellblade situation.
Yeah, Hellblade. Oh, that's great. And you know what? She won.
Yep.
So who knows?
All right. That's those are.
Whoever wins, it's a win for gaming.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Anyway,
sure.
And then we'll be tuning
you can
back.
say what you want about Last of Us, but those are good performances, I'm sure. So.
Kyle just laughs. I was waiting for that. All right. Now we're tuning back into the podcast.
Oh.
Bye.